Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. So, Halloween is getting pretty close, and I figured it was about time to get into the kind of spooky season, kind of get some spooky vibes going on here on the channel. So, I figured what better way to get into the scary season by playing some Alien Isolation. This game is absolutely incredible. One of the few horror games I've played that have like genuinely scared me, and that continues to scare me whenever I play it. I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise as well, and so this game is just so incredibly peak in multiple different ways. So I figured it would be fun to go through some of the survivor mode challenges, and there's one in particular that I want to start off with. Survivor mode, crawl space. This is the one that I want to start off with because this one scares me a lot. There's a lot of face huggers, there's a lot of crawling around in vents, and it is a terrifying time. And so, as you can see here, we can pick from a good selection of characters, and each character comes with their own like equipment and blueprints for like crafting materials or more equipment. I usually go with Ricardo here because he has the shotgun, but I want to make this challenge, or I want to make this survivor mode a lot more challenging and a lot more terrifying. So I'm going to use Lingard because she does have the revolver and the stun baton, which is nice, but her blueprints aren't super great. And to make this challenge even more difficult, I'm not going to allow myself to use the flamethrower or the tracker. So we're going to have to get really lucky here with the kind of starting materials that we get. Some shotgun ammo we don't need. Flashlight batteries is pretty good. I am going to pick up the flamethrower. I'm not going to use it, but you do get bonus points for picking up stuff, so I want to get as much bonus points as I can. Nothing in there. Nothing in that guy. I'm really hoping for at least one revolver bullet. That would be awesome. Nothing in there. I've gotten pretty lucky sometimes in some runs. Flashlight batteries, I do like that. Their flare. Okay, no revolver bullets. I love that. We do start with 2 though, so that's not the worst. And then we have two stun baton charges. So I'm gonna go ahead and whip up a flashbang for later. And that is not the greatest. We didn't get the greatest materials here at the start. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. But before we do that, and I hate to do this, but we are so incredibly close to 2 million subscribers. I would really, really appreciate you if you would go ahead and subscribe so you can get me to that goal. I think if everybody who's watching this video either subscribes now or in the next hour, we'll be able to hit that 2 million sub mark. And so I'd really appreciate you a ton if you did. You don't have to, of course, but, again, I would appreciate it. And let me shut up now, and let's get to the scary stuff. So I'm going to press this button, and it begins. Okay, so he always runs by. Sometimes there's sometimes there's 2 facehuggers. Like one will run this way and the other one will come towards you. Other times there's just one facehugger, which is what you just saw. That's a reoccurring theme in this part of the level here, is that the facehuggers, like their spawn rates aren't like guaranteed, if that makes sense. Like they don't always spawn in the same area, and the number of facehuggers that spawn won't always be the same. I just saw one run across here. really do not like how quiet it is right now. Usually there will be one like right here in this corner that comes at you. Why is it so quiet? This is the least active the vents have been in a minute. I don't like that. I don't like how quiet it is. So again, I'm not using the flamethrower, but I'm picking up the fuel just for the bonus points. Sometimes there's a facehugger that goes, that kind of comes at you from this vent over here, but it doesn't seem like it did this time. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so one thing that I've realized about this is that keeping at least one revolver bullet is really helpful for a later section of this run, so I'm going to use the stun baton here. And the stun baton timing is a bit weird. You have to do it like right before they jump at you. I think we're good. So we're going to come over here and we have to get the engineer's report. I'm going to try to get this as quickly as possible because there are 2 eggs here that can hatch randomly. And so I don't want to be here when they do hatch. I got a bullet there, which was super helpful. And I'm going to get my ass out of here. Whew. Okay. Okay, so far, we've gotten pretty lucky with the amount of facehuggers we've dealt with thus far. Very lucky that we got another bullet there. That's gonna be great. Alright, so here's one of the 3 med kits we have to pick up. Sometimes there's 2 facehuggers here, sometimes there's 3. I just heard one. Oh my god. He was so incredibly close to me, that was terrifying. I see one right there, I'm gonna try and... Nice, okay. And usually there's one over here as well. Absolutely terrifying. I think we're good. Yeah, because I got that one. That was the 3rd one. The one I shot earlier. Okay. Not gonna lie, we've gotten really lucky. And I don't know how I like that. There's a facehugger there, but that one doesn't usually attack. So we don't have to worry about him for the moment. Okay, I'm collecting as much things as I can because, again, you get bonus points for collecting stuff, and you also get some bonus points for crafting. There's another bullet. That's huge. Where? There he is. Oh my god, I missed it. Okay. That would have been... Oh my god, that was scary. I can't believe I missed that shot. That might be a skill issue. That's okay. Alright, so the 3rd med kit is either in this room or it's in the one after. The spawns do vary a little bit, which I like because that means every run is a little bit different. I'm just making sure I'm not going to miss it. I think we're good. I think I can craft another flashbang now. I can't. Okay. The flashbang is going to come in handy later, so I don't need it right at this moment. I was thinking about doing a no flashlight run, because I think that would be pretty scary, because the vents especially are like insanely comedically dark. Oh my god. My cat just meowed and he scared the crap out of me. Man, this game really puts me on edge. Alright, here's the 2nd med kit. Fun little fact, that's not very fun. In the main campaign, a lot of the facehuggers like to come out of like boxes that are stacked up like this. And so whenever I come in this room, I'm always a little bit nervous that one is just going to pop out of nowhere and get me. Oh, that's another stun baton charge. That's nice. Alright, we need one more med kit. There's some ethanol. I'm going to have to drink that after I get through this. Shotgun shell. Oh, I can make another flashbang. I don't know if flashbangs are good against the facehuggers. I haven't tried it. Probably because I'm not brave enough to try it. But, I don't like that. Facehuggers are good against androids. And there's 2 of them in this room right here. And we're going to have to get there at some point. So I'm saving up my flashbangs for that section. Okay, so there's a med kit right there. And usually the facehuggers trigger after I pick it up. So I'm going to be a coward. I'm going to just kind of hide in this corner for a bit. There's one. There's 2. I think there's only 2 in here. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, nice. Honestly, this run has been going a lot better than I thought it would, which is awesome. We have 2 bullets, so this next part here shouldn't be an issue. The reason why I want to keep a bullet for this part is because there's 2 facehuggers coming up, and if you go with the like melee option and like smash them with your wrench, you won't be fast enough to smash the first one before the other one gets you and attacks you. But thankfully, there's these 2 exploding barrels here. So that took care of them both. And the scariest part of this run is now over. You don't deal with the actual alien in this survivor mode level, so you can run around without having to worry about that. I'm going to craft another flashbang, and then stun baton I'm going to use for this part here because one android is weak to the stun baton and will stagger if you hit it. If you hit him with the stun baton, and the other one will not. So there's a lever over here I have to pull, and then assuming I don't get like kicked in the face, I think I'm good. Okay, I have to pull one more lever, then I am out of here. Oh yeah, so this working Joe or android is the one that staggers with the stun baton. I went the wrong way. Ow! One of them just punched me. I'm gonna, okay, or not. I'm gonna flashbang that area there. I don't know how helpful that's gonna. That's the lever I just pulled. Uh-oh. That flashbang did not work. I'm gonna place one right here, so they come at me, they should walk into that. And I'm stuck. Okay, so that should give me enough time to pull this, and then. Yeah, okay. So now I should be good to go to the elevator. Go, 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 go. Whew. Okay. Nice. So yeah, that was Alien Isolation Survivor Mode. We got some bonus points for not using the flamethrower, not using the tracker, crafting, not hiding, and gathering a lot of parts. That was scary, but a lot of fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more Alien Isolation, because I would be so down to do more, and I am planning to do more. But yeah, hopefully this got you in the Halloween spirit. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you.